Dance is an impoverished field, you know, especially modern dance. People know this kind of system of raising up a young dancer. It's a prestigious thing to go into a dance company. The dancers that get in here and last are really remarkable, and I have great appreciation of them.
I think with the beginning of each improvisation, you don't really know how it's going to start or where it's going to lead. It can be a bit tricky sometimes, and sometimes it just doesn't work. You obviously have a history of your own body and your own movement patterns, and so that's always going to be there and incorporated. But I think because I've been here for about 6 months and I've done a lot of observing of Trisha's work, I think you can't help but have that influence filtered in as well.
You're looking at us right. They have a goal. They have a goal to find the next beautiful sequence. It's a marvelous process because the dancers grow. It's beautiful. Yeah.
As a dancer, you don't always have the opportunity to observe as much as I have, and such a large body of work as well. Like things back from the 60s and 70s through to present works. So that's been kind of amazing. And I've also learned a lot about what I've been taught and how that's been passed in the lineage of contemporary dance from Trisha Brown through different people to people that I've worked with and been taught by back in Australia. It's like going back to the source, I guess you would say. She has a quirkiness about her, which I think is what makes her work interesting, because that humour is infiltrated into her work. I feel really at ease with her. It's not hard to sit there and listen to her because there's always a little something that might just click. Oh, never thought of that before.
I asked him once, where do you go when you go out in Australia? And he started describing his boots and his, and I knew that he was an outdoor guy, and I had that background also. We had something in common.
I'm kind of interested in seeing like the person behind the performance. I hope that there can be some kind of human element that audiences can take away and maybe even see a little bit of themselves in that.
He's a very grounded kid. I think he's here for the long run.
It's important to constantly be investigating new things. I like that about dance. It's always malleable. You have to find your own way to interpret it and just really make it your own. Because I don't think it's satisfying as a dancer just to recreate somebody else's dance. I think you always need to kind of have some sort of personal attachment to it.
The Rolex people make it possible for us to underwrite him. And so he steps into a very beautiful light. He's at a very good place.